Welcome to the stream where we're gonna try to paint poly. We're gonna see what we can do about poly. All the things. How's everyone doing? We are going to add like one of those ones. Am I audible? Let's start with that one. Okay, yes. Yes is a good answer.
You are very audible there.
I am very audible.
Well, yeah, okay.
Abiotic factor. Nice.
I'm going to take the putches for a...
To take the putches. Oh, I don't know what abiotic factor is. It doesn't ring a bell neither. I was called for a shovel I have, yeah. Give us back my shovel. Give us our shovel back, man. Right? Hey. Mm.
Come on, push it. Poppies.
The story of Half-Life if you aren't Gordon Freeman. Okay. Is it the actual same story or is it just someone else wrote it differently? A lowly scientist in a secret facility. I see. He has some very near parallels. Parallels are okay. Oh. So yeah, we've had an interesting day today with some light water plumbing issues because why not? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. add a little bit of a background here to this one as well, and I'm changing things a little bit. I'll semi keep this dark over here. Move that bit down. So we're installing a new, or we started installing a new dishwasher. And the dishwasher said, hell no. That was basically it. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of this as well. I'm gonna alter some stuff as we go. Try my best. Let's just do this one. I have made this logo again, and I have it on a separate file thingy that I'm gonna copy in and just add it, and I think it's gonna be over here somewhere rather than over here. So I'm just gonna paint it in. I already put it in here. I'm gonna paint it in later. Darken these ones a little bit because I think my hands are gonna end up higher. So we're gonna do like so. So anyhow, I have been doing a little bit on this one on the side. Now we're trying to add in the fixers. You thought the necklace was new. The necklace was there last time as well, but not at all as good. Or maybe I did work on the necklace just after stream last time. I can't remember actually. I thought I had worked on it here. See, this is the hand I had painted in on a different layer. But see, it's all. I didn't want to just flash forward so that you go like, oh my. So I actually did some rough painting in and got his figure a little bit better. The background is still not good. I had spent a vast amount of time on his. I gave him a glass that he's holding here. So this one will look remarkably well. Because why not? But I'm still struggling with the hand a little bit, so. Here we go. There we go, and now Discord also arrived. And I stopped somewhere here because I think I'm gonna add a table down there. Right on time, Disco, yes. So, I'm thinking If we add a little bit more darkness up here, maybe we put this one here somewhere. I'm doing a Bob Ross now. Maybe he has a friend. Okay, let's see. I had put this one on lighten so that it should appear on the dark. This might look good or it might look shit. We'll see. The question is, where is it? My intro to Polly was good. Here it is. Look at that. The Kabe. The thing is, you know, Polly is supposed to be a monster, like really a monster type person. And I'm not even saying that one as in, you know, oh my, he's a cyclops. But like, you know, he's a mobster and he's properly a real monsterish dude. Which means that he needs to be able to invoke that. Okay. And hopefully he feels like a monster. He's not a pleasant person, and I think still that I wrote in Diarmuid in that one as well because, you know, it's fun. Also, did you see the Easter egg? I wrote in an Easter egg. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of the Easter egg. I don't know if it was obvious. Maybe it wasn't. If it isn't, I'm not sure I will tell. Because it's a fun Easter egg. But it takes a little bit... It might take time to understand it and see it. Let me put it like this. It's hidden in plain sight. And it has to do with the cave. But I wrote in Diarmuid and I was thinking that, you know, from Polly's point of view, Diarmuid is probably his best mate. Like, you know, like Polly thinks that Diarmuid is his best mate, his best friend. I think so in any case. Because he's like, you know, and it's not the other way around. For Diarmuid's point of view, it's not like that, obviously, because Polly is repulsive, as one would be. But yeah. But yeah, he's not a pleasant person. And the Easter egg, if you find it, is hilarious, if I may say so. And if you don't find that Easter egg that easy, I might write in a very similar Easter egg later, because I have an idea for that one, for another Easter egg that is based upon the same idea, but maybe a little bit more obvious. I don't know. Well, maybe it's not obvious because I know it, but maybe not everyone does. The Easter egg also depends on how well versed you are with the Odyssey. Because if you don't know the Odyssey enough to know what is said and done when Odysseus and his band of sailors end up with Polyphemus, then it might be difficult to understand or see the Easter egg. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about the Easter eggs. But if you know about what Odysseus did and how he defeated Polyphemus and how they could escape because everyone else thought that Polyphemus was just joking around, being an asshole, then you might actually get it pretty fast. and then go like, what the fuck was he talking about? Well, you know, I said it's in plain sight, right? So don't worry about it. That usually makes it more difficult to see it. Wait, if we duplicate that layer and then we blur it. Yes. And maybe not like that. Oh man. I mean, we will all tease you if you turn out to be that dolt that didn't get it. No, we don't. We're not that mean most of the time. Okay, it's time to save. So I'm pondering. I said I was pondering to make Dermot one of the characters, and I'm pondering to make Sinbad one of the other characters. And I need to figure out a third main character. And I like women to be active parts in stories. And I want people that, or characters that have that might not be the most known ones. I'm gonna probably hide Sinbad a little bit in the story, because he has like alternative names in the story in the 1001 Nights. He's called the Mariner on occasion and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna see if I can find a good name for him that is not the obvious Sinbad. But there's an epic, one of the absolute first mythological tales ever written down proper. He's the Gilgamesh, and in that one there are a couple of interesting women, and I'm pondering to use one of them as one of the main characters as well. The basic story about Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh is destined to become like the biggest hero, whatever, half god, god, demigod, semigod thingy, and he doesn't really want to. And then, you know, his mate dies, and then he wants to prevent people from dying, and then he ends up dying. In very broad strokes, whilst also meeting all kinds of mythological creatures. And we will have Poseidon and Zeus and Hades. That's definitely sure. Polly will be capo of Poseidon, as one would. And not sure. I'm thinking that one of the other couples of Poseidon should be Achilles, because he's also a douchebag in the stories. I think I mentioned this one last time. But Achilles tend to be kind of a douchebag in the stories. And that works. And then I'm thinking he should have one more capo. Zeus should have one more capo, so that he has like at least 3 people dealing with his shit. And I haven't decided on that one just yet neither, who that one should be. Maybe someone semi-unknown that people don't know, because I have quite extensive knowledge about these things. Gods and mythological creatures from these parts, which I intend to use and utilize. But one of the next characters we need to paint is gonna be Persephone, I'm thinking, with her 3-headed chihuahua called Spot. Which definitely needs to be unhinged. Yeah, but that's fun, no? It's more fun like that, I think. Okay. Yes. Just gonna put things a little bit okay. Just adding a little bit of stuff, paraphernalia, as it's called on occasion. Stuff, shiny stuff. I'm thinking a bottle of some sort. Maybe the good stuff indeed. So I already figured, and I shared the prologue, right, with the dude falling off a roof. I already figured that the Olympus is gonna be like a big fuck off hotel / casino something. Have you ever seen the TV show? I think it's called Las Vegas. It has like in the first season it has like James Caan as the boss of the owner of a hotel. In later seasons, later on, it becomes what's his name? Magnum PI dude, Tom Selleck, who's like the owner of a casino, with James Duhamel as the security chief. I'm thinking it's something similar to that hotel casino thingy, but just slightly different. Run by the OG gods of your things. Also need to have a pool table here because Polly was torturing someone on the pool table. Do that one over there. And there will be a heist. Someone will have stolen something. That one I have decided as well. I'm pretty sure I know who has stolen something. Or at least who is seemingly the one who has stolen something. Because in every good noir story, nobody is really sure about anything. Not everything is as it seems. Otherwise, it's not a good noir story. I think. There has to be a little bit of dance of perception. In every good noir story. You haven't consumed much noir media? Well, I mean, the thing is, Halo 3 ODST. I don't know that one. But like, have you seen the first season of Expanse? Which might sound really weird, but have you seen the first season of The Expanse? Alright, so anytime in the first season of The Expanse that you see Miller, that is very much noir. Because he's built as a noir character. That's kind of the point of him. And when I was looking at how to create these different characters, I'm thinking of Diarmid very much as a Miller character. That doesn't mean that, you know, the entirety of The Expanse is like is noir. That's not what I mean at all. It's just that there are specific parts of it that has noir things in it. And you just need to know how to look in the right spot. The same goes for one more. You haven't seen anything like Casablanca or those kind of old movies, have you? You know of them, but you haven't seen them. Okay, fair enough. That is fair. Okay. I think out here I'm gonna end up showing something of Paulie's. Oh, I need to have another there. I'm trying to figure out and remember more noir shit. Shizzle. Because there's arguably quite a lot of noir stuff that doesn't get seen as noir. And then we're not even talking about things like Spider-Man Noir or Spider Noir, whatever it is. The thing with Nicolas Cage that just came out. Which is obviously noir. Otherwise it would be strange. How you doing, Polly? Polly is starting to look better. It looks big though. He shouldn't be big. He should be small. Small. I'll make this thing here be a finger or something later. He likes fingers, strangely. I think actually Polly is gonna be like one of those that he's not stupid, he's just very, very much ruled by his temper. Also, I think I wrote in the text that his eyes are very close, and they're not really close here, so I might change that one later. Not on the image. I think I might change it on the in the prose. He's just a Cyclops because one of his eyes is shut. Oh. I'm having a bit of a. I'm a bit tired lately, and it's there's a lot of things happening in general. And one of the things being that my parents are coming this week, which is nice. Obviously. But they're coming because it's my birthday on Wednesday, Thursday. It's my on Thursday. It's my birthday, and so we have to get everything in a place in the home and make sure that everything doesn't look shit. Yeah, it's one of those. It's also one of those. I turn an even number shit week. Nah, it's okay. I am not super fond of my own birthdays. I like celebrating other people's birthdays. But I'm okay with not celebrating my own. Thank you, man. Yes, it's another day, yeah. It's just a reminder that we're getting closer to the grave. That sounded very, very demure. But it's, I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me. Sometimes you just need to, go with the flow, I assume. And on top of that one, we have like a heat wave, which means that on my workplace, it was a bit warm this week. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna check exactly how much that one was in Fahrenheit. A 127 degrees on my workplace, on the concrete floor. And then you have people go like, oh, well, stay cool. And then they come up with their air-cooled cars. So yeah, it was it's far like so it's far less warm if you look at the temperature of what it's supposed to be. So on Wednesday when we had 127 degrees, that was for those ones in Europe, that's 53 degrees Celsius. It was 91 according to, you know, the weather forecast, which is 33 degrees for those of you who count. But I work on a concrete floor, so it's an entire plane of concrete, which makes things warmer, and it is surrounded by metal containers on all sides, which means that you get properly a furnace happening. Almost as warm as in Phoenix, I think. So the general thing that happened was loads of pollen in the air, and turns out that I have sensitivity to some pollen of some sort. So yeah, and then because everything everywhere is airco, we also get you also get the obligatory oh wow, wait, what's that one? What's that one? I see. That was not really the plan, but that's okay. Because of that one, you get also colds, which is so funky to get like a cold when you're having temperatures that are well above what human beings are supposed to be in. Let's see if we can do. That is not the right color, I think. I think I need to lessen the saturation. That saturation is still quite heavy. Okay, that's better. Just to up his skin color a little bit. He looks good. Just wait up until he does Bouzouki Smash. Well, I do my best. Not to impress, but this is far away from where I need to be. I need to be in that region. I don't aim to impress, but you know, it's nice to know that I can. These are just a couple of like glazing layers. Just using overlay right now to get the skin tone and stuff in. And also give him a little bit more bluish tone to his clothes, to his thingies. Thingies is a technical term, by the way. That is the wrong layer, Kronk. Beware of your thingies. Keep them in mind. Keep them secret and keep them safe? Absolutely. If you can't keep your thingies secret and safe, then what even do you have your thingies for? See, the art of hinting taken to perfection. Because now you will look at this clock, this watch, and go like, huh. It first looked like a blob, but that looks like a watch that actually is counting time. Master hinter. Let's see how crap it looks up close. See? It's also a very low resolution image, this one I noticed. See? It's all coming together.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Yes, go make something for lunch. Huh. Like a glove. Like a glove. Okay, and now just tone it down a little bit. He's starting to get somewhere. Okie dokie, you're back. Well, this is what I did whilst you were gone. It's not a super big change, but still. Looking good. Okay. Let's see if we can alter his face a little bit and make it a little bit stronger and a little bit less low resolution. Okay, that's mild. Mild is good. Mild is good. We can work with mild. Da 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 da. Oh wow. It's a very strong change. It might work though. It might still work. Whee. Okay. I like that. That looks good. Ah. How's Monster doing out in Japan? Monster is disappointed at the lack of earthquakes. Well, he's not really, but he's expressed a desire for larger earthquakes than what he has received. So I mean, hello, Freya. Welcome. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be a stream on Thursday, as I happen to have some sort of festive event going on then. Oh. Just came from D&D session. Was it nice? What did you do? Who did you murder? Or save? You threw 3 spider swarms and 2 giant spiders at my party just to start off the session. Well. Hey love. You have caught up. How did it go?
Oh, I know. Quite okay. Lots of people out with dogs that have no business being out with dogs.
Of course. You've had RP heavy sessions for the last few weeks, so you threw spiders at them. That's a fair thing.
Well, I rickrolled the entire campaign.
That's true. Mod rickrolled us, and the only one who caught up on it was Red. Glitter moss and green slime too. That's a win.
Sign because what is relaxing.
Yeah. Okay. Then because they are in the sewers, there's a looming sewer purge as well, where water just will take them out. Oh, you're the game master. You're the DM. I thought you were just like, maybe this one was because I play a necromancer with slight tendencies. Let's call it test tendencies. Just, I thought it was just being rude at your other party members. But that checks out. Red one, I was hoping friendly fire too. Just welcome to the stream where people's tactics include throwing friendly fire as a general base of how we work. They have the weirdest characters. Aye. I'm pretty sure that sounds relatable to a lot of people. Nice. Homebrew worlds can be really, really rewarding. Okay. Look at Paulie just do his thing. I mean, dragons are overrated anyway, so it doesn't have to be a dragon for it to be a satisfying world, in my opinion. That makes sense. Like Skyrim. I don't know that one. They fucked the story because they ended up red misting a child pickpocket. I'm no expert, but that's not really what you're supposed to do with children. I see. It was the lava cleric that did the misting. That sounds like a punishable offense by one's deity. Just saying. Congratulations, we have received 100 messages. Alright. We're getting quite a fair bit with Polly, and I'm getting to the point where I might want to quit for the day soon. He only got away with not having alignment change because he's on a pilgrimage to learn how to control his powers. I'd say he didn't learn.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Was there lots of police in the area here as well?
No, not really here, no.
Because I walked through the park and there were like 3 police combi van things with like sirens and like going back and forth over the cordon.
Oh, okay, with sirens.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure whether it was the same one, but it was like very busy traffic over that bit, and I was like, what the hell?
Well, it's been a couple of days now that it's been like that, though. Generally in and around, driving around Ryfeldland and past Cordon. But there weren't really any here. Not that I heard in any case.
Okay.
Arcane oopsies. All right. Those are not so nice Ketic ones that steal children and drive you insane, so 2 party members are treated with a lot of racism. Yeah. Those things usually make interesting games though. Alright. I am going to call it quits for today. This is a good stop. A good point for time-lapse time. If anyone was up for that one. So like I said, on Thursday there won't be any stream because birthday, yeah. Birthday. Anyways, here's your time-lapse moment. Have a nice one. Take care and see you possibly not next Sunday neither, but the Wednesday after. Anyways, take care. Bye bye.